And we are back. Envy falling just short of a search and destroy win. Curse Las Vegas now up 3-2. And I want to know, does anyone know the numbers on the other side of this light pole? Who's been having fun with the broadcaster mode? Send your tweets in right now, and I might give you something. It's a 1, 2, 3. Get your tweets in. Here we go. We're kicking it off with Parasite. He dropped the most kills in our previous game, and I don't expect him to slow down at all heading into Freight Octane.
Big thing for me, though, watching this Curse LV team is, can they shut down their defense? Because for me, it's been the poor part of their blitz play. They're just allowing teams to just go through and get countless caps. And against a team like Envy, as we saw earlier on, they will punish you, and they will punish you hard. The way that Rambo and Merc can play the objective is scary. I've forgotten how many total caps it was between those two plays alone.
Yeah, 16 of the 21.
That's 16 caps. You know, most teams will be happy to get 16 caps alone, but you just need to clamp down on those two players. And off the bat, nothing really standing out. I mean, both teams just playing a little bit slow. I believe there's one player in the form of Study who managed to find his way right to the back of the base, but just as I say that, he does get taken out.
Yeah, that was Parasite picking up the double. Meanwhile, Miracle's cleaning up a third, so this should be Curse Las Vegas' opportunity to push across the map. They're constantly sending Killa to the right side, then he'll double back, make sure fire is clear, but his teammates, they're focusing on middle of the map control and always flushing through that left side. Killa gets one, Grenade picks up a second, and you're going to see Miracles try and add to that kill feed as well. The first cap did come through from Miracles, and now it's Killa's turn. 2-0 is the score.
Yeah, really nice plays. Miracles is still actually in position. Needs some help from his teammates, though, because you can see there's not really much. He's going to go for the slide. Is he going to get it? Yes, he is. 3-0 to LV in quick succession, and that just shows you how quickly a team can steamroll and really go back-to-back on that caps. And Envy, there was nothing they were able to do. Miracles and Killa did such a good job after that initial cap. Another couple of players go down for Envy, and Envy really with their backs against the wall, but Merc just going to slow down the momentum, picks up a cap of his own.
Parasite picking up 4 straight kills, gets the cap as well. And that's what I'm loving out of Parasite. The last 2 times I've hopped on board with him, he is not getting just a single kill. He is getting quick doubles with this MTAR. You see Ricky now with one, Killa with another. Finally, Ricky's taken out, but Miracles and Parasite continue to push forward here for the blitz.
My God. Parasite right now is on fire. There's 2 kills. Can he make it 3? Yes, he can. The 4th decides to go for the jump instead. Just a brilliant play from him. Look at, he's 10 and 2 with 3 caps. It's not like he's sat in a corner. He's capping and slaying right now. This is unreal.
He is 5 times positive right now at this point. He's putting shots, also knows the location of the player top of the white, and it looks like he's just going to take his time, wait for Killa to push up with him. And I don't see anyone beating Parasite in a gun battle right now. He is a super soldier with all of these specialist perks.
I'm just imagining him just tweeting that meme if you're watching me play right now, because 12 and 2, 4 caps. I just don't want to go off him right now because everything he's doing is so right. You called it as well. You were saying how he's pre-firing people in the right position just because he knows they're going to be there. It's amazing to watch. Again, you can see I've got Oracle on my screen. He's pre-firing places. There's going to be people there. Study finally puts a stop to that streak. And because of that one streak, LV 8-1 in the lead.
And if you're watching at home and you're like, why don't I play like this? Why can't I always know where they're coming from? The answer is you don't have incredible communication on your squad. That is something that Curse Las Vegas does maybe better than all the other teams in the circuit right now. Their communication is constantly on point. Yes, they argue, but it only leads to improvement in team chemistry, and they will perfect their game if you leave them in a room long enough.
I'm just mind blown by Parasite's performance right now. This has to be one of the best performances on a game of Blitz I've seen in a very long time. I mean, he's 15-3. It kind of reminds me the way Complexity played Blitz. Just the way that Crimsix and Aches and TP will just run around saying it. Right now, it's like watching TP. The way that he'll play the objective and get all those kills, knowing instinctively where plays are going to be. Parasite still on a streak. 6 challenges Study, gets the kill. It took 3 players to weaken him enough to finally go down. He's 18-4 with 5 caps. We're still just under a minute to play in the first side. It's 12-2. I mean, we saw Envy dominate the first Blitz game, but this is a demolition of the boys in blue.
This is my host, boys, is Parasite, and Miracles also. You know, we have Parasite hosting from Los Angeles, but Miracles, who's in Las Vegas, also getting a little bit of an advantage here. Killa, despite his location over in Philly, 14-8 as well. Everyone is rolling, and I have been keeping an eye on Ricky quite a bit. I have him lit up on your mini-map there as the yellow arrow. He has never pushed forward for the capture. He's constantly playing as that supporting role. I love that Curse has perfected their strategy, and Parasite, he has taken advantage of that support, 21-5-5.
Yeah, it's the perfect rotation system. The way that Ricky and Miracles are kind of interchanging. When one pushes, the other one stays back. And it comes down to, as you pointed out earlier on, Puckett, the communication between the team. To be able to do that strategy effectively, the communication that requires is godlike. It really is very difficult. And it's something you see a lot of sort of up-and-coming teams really struggle with, especially on a game type like Blitz. It's something that obviously is new this year to Call of Duty Esports. A lot of people don't like it. And the reason they don't like it is because they can't really fully understand it. It kind of reminds me, if you go back to last year, Puckett, with Hardpoint, the way at first teams played Hardpoint, the way that metagame changed to the end of the year, it was crazy watching it. And now you have kind of a similar thing with Blitz in the way that Curse LV, if you look at the three core players, Parasite, Miracles, and Killer, they were the first three which really perfected how to play Hardpoint, and that was one of the big reasons they actually won Call of Duty Championships last year. And if they can perfect their Blitz game as they are now, they could go on to do the same thing. The only thing that worries me, though, is the map they played on last time definitely seems to be their weak one. They lost that to Envy by a huge amount.
Octane is definitely their weakest Blitz that I've seen.
It's a terrible, terrible map for them, so they desperately need to work on that. But their overall Blitz play right now is phenomenal if they can keep this up.
Envy trying to take advantage of the side that Curse Las Vegas was playing from in the first half. Already you see that they look a bit more comfortable. Ricky had a great start picking off some players in the middle, but since then it's been Envy retaking map control, and they're looking to get this Las Vegas squad in the same spawn trap that Parasite and Killa kept them in for the remainder of that second half.
They're desperately trying to do so, but the problem is you got players just sneaking through, and Parasite, there's one nearly found two. He's almost on that 30 bomb mark. Miracles as well, nearly at 20. Killer nearly at 20. And last time we saw the KSLV team on Freight, it was very much the Killer show. He dropped, I think it was like 25 kills, 7 caps. But this time, himself and Parasite have kind of changed roles, in essence, the way that Parasite's playing the objective. Every single time he spawns, he's looking to pick up a kill, looking to push the Envy base, and consistently putting on that pressure. Envy really have their backs against the wall.
Merc trying to shut down Parasite's push through the middle. He puts more shots down, won't get the kill on the right side. That's going to be left up to Rambo and friends to finish. Rambo gets one on the left. Will he continue pushing forward? Unfortunately, it just looks like there are too many Curse Las Vegas players on the map. Killa tries to sneak in for a cap. Ricky gets the grenade just a second late, and now it's up to Miracles to go in. All 4 down. This should be Envy's push.
Envy now finally with that little bit of map control, able to cap one. Now, how can they capitalize the control they have? This is the big question. They need to just slay off spawn, and that's what Nameless is looking to do. He shuts down Miracles. Meanwhile, Rambo, he's going to run the outside. He's going to get another cap. This could be the start of a fantastic comeback from Team EnvyUS, because it doesn't look like Curse have any... just as I say, that one player does sneak through, and he's going to put an extra cap on the LV scoreboard, and Envy have just been taken out. But once again, Rambo pushing that right-hand side. Can he try and put his team in a position to get a couple more caps?
Merc spotting a player second level, couldn't finish off the kill. Rambo continues to try and get sneaky, cutting through fire and pushing his way in the back. Player just went through. He's got to wait 8 seconds, and that is just poor communication there from Envy. They're getting too excited, not calling out their positioning, and that led to Rambo's death when they could have capitalized on the spawn trap.
Yeah, that's the parallel difference between these two teams. If that had been called out properly, Rambo could have stayed, tried to pick up a couple of players off spawn. By then, his teammates are back in the enemy base. They can try and get a couple of caps. That's how you relay. It's a crucial part of Blitz, and it's the parallel difference between these two teams, the way that Cursor communicate. I mean, Parasite's dropped 30 kills already, 32. He still has just under 2 minutes left, 33. Please stop, Parasite. This is getting out of control. I mean, he could be on for the... Oh, my God.
You want to watch Parasite the rest of this game?
It's ridiculous, Puckett. I haven't seen anything like that. Oh my God. I mean, what do you say to this? He knows where they're going to be spawning. He's challenging everything, killing everything. Finally goes down. He could be dropping a 40 bomb here in the grand final of the MLG Invitational.
Meanwhile, we got Ricky trying to support. Ricky finally cleaned up, but just in time for Parasite to come off respawn. I'm going to go ahead and turn on the orbital view so you guys can see where the opponents are. Parasite seems to know where they're at even before we can catch it with the orbital.
Yeah, it's crazy watching him pre-fire these positions, and 19-8, currently the score, Puckett. Envy with 55 seconds left. They are not coming back into this game. It's just not going to happen.
No way. Yeah.
No.
10 points impossible. Make it 11.
And Curse still putting the pressure on. That's just amazing to see. The only question now is Parasite going to be able to drop that 40 bomb? 3 kills away, 40 seconds left. More caps going down, but, you know, Envy, they may as well just start thinking about that next game, try and get their head in. It's going to be domination, which they've looked very, very strong on. So who knows, but Parasite just 2 kills away from that 40 bomb.
You know, you can't discount what Kill is doing either. 26 and 16, now 26-17, 5 caps of his own. But Parasite's 38 going for the 40 bomb. 16 seconds left to do it as he comes off this respawn.
Yeah, I can't see it happening now. Not how far away the Envy. Actually, having said that, this is Parasite, so let's just give him that 5 seconds. There's one.
One
There's
more.
The void. Can he get a kill?
No! Falls just short.
Oh, all I'm saying is discount that whole performance he choked.
Yeah.
When it mattered most.
Terrible. Awful game. Yeah.
He's an abysmal player. He should be. No, it's just not good enough. I expect better.
Great job from all 4 players here on Curse Las Vegas. Parasite drops 3,000 plus points on Freight as they cruise past Envy 22-10. And that now means that Las Vegas is within 2 games of securing that $4,000 first place prize.
So close. So close, Puckett.
All right, well, that is Blitz the second time around, which means we're resetting it, going back to domination. And so far, has Envy won? No, Curse won the first dom, right? And then Envy won?
Yep. Curse won the first one. They followed up the Search and Destroy, then they lost the Blitz and Domination back-to-back. This time, though, is it going to be a little bit different? Now it's going to be Curse with the momentum coming out of the Blitz. Will they take the Domination like we saw in the first map? Who knows? All
right, well, after watching Parasite's performance there on Blitz, Benson and I want your info. Who do you think will take this one? Make sure you're hashtagging domination and telling me, is it going to be Curse LV or is it going to be EnvyUS? Benson and I will read some of your tweets here on the stream after the commercial break.